What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 5 of Casual to Tebow. We finished off the last episode getting a Slayer task of Abyssal Demons and a bank value of 580 mil. This episode going to be pushing for about 620 mil, maybe a little bit more or less, just kind of depends on the luck we get. Like I said, we do have a current task of Abyssal Demons. I do want to try and do some Abyssal Sire, not too many. Maybe 10 to 20 just to kind of see how I feel about it. I know last time I tried to do a bunch of kills, I just was having trouble getting it down. I was kind of dying too many times and didn't want to keep having to pay to get my stuff back. But yeah, so I'm going to do maybe 10 to 20 kills, see how it goes. Also in the background, I think I am going to start working on doing some of the combat diaries. I have none completed currently. And I think long term, since I do want to do more God Wars dungeon, it'll definitely be a lot more beneficial to have. I believe it starts at the hard tier. It starts reducing the amount of kills you need to do in order to gain access to the various God Wars. So that's something I'm going to be doing in the background. I don't know how many clips I'm going to include or not. But yeah, that's kind of be the progression on this video, I should say. So starting out with some Abyssal Sire, so let's go ahead and gear up and get started. No fucking way. I'm like 5 kills in and I get an unsired at 22 kill count. Holy shit, spooned. Alright, we're gonna go turn this in real fast. I'm gonna just keep recording. I can't fucking believe this. I gotta be kind of quiet because there's people asleep, but holy shit. 22 KC, get my first unsired. I think I just use it with this big pool over here. Honestly, I don't care what I get since this is my first unsired. Pet would be insane. But yeah, let's go ahead and throw that in there and see what we get. Okay, got a whip. You know, not gonna complain. That's a nice cheeky 1.7 mil. 5 kills in, so yeah, we're gonna keep going. I have died once so far, but I've gotten the last 4 kills with no issues. So yeah, let's keep going, see what we can do. Alrighty, and so with that death, I'm gonna go ahead and stop with Sire, at least on this task. I got up to 36 kill count. I only got the one unsire drop, which I was spooned, I think, on 17 kill count, if I remember correctly, but I could be mistaken. But from 20 kills, not including the whip that we got from the unsired, I ended up with about 850k in loot. But I had, I think I had 4 or 5 deaths, which each death was costing me 350. So I definitely didn't make any money from doing Sire. Just, I don't know what it is, but in phase 2, I seem to get smacked way too often. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish these up at the normal ones for now. But yeah, maybe next time I get an Abyssal Demon task, I'll try and do some more Sire and see if just I can start to get a little bit better at it. But for now, that's it. Yes, let's go finish these up with the normal ones. Alrighty, and just real quick before I go start killing the regular Abyssal Demons, I did remember I had a couple clues in my bank, including a elite that I needed to do. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the caskets real quick, starting with this random medium I had. Not anything good there. First hard, we did get a new Zammy page, but those are worth like absolutely nothing nowadays. Next one, some teleports, nothing too great. First elite, Ceradoma page, not worth anything. Oh, hello, we got a Royal Gown bottom. I believe that's new. Yep, that is new. And we also got a Master Clue Scroll, so we'll go ahead and do that before I finish opening that last elite. Alrighty, so I went ahead and finished up that Master Clue. So we got the casket here, but let's finish out by opening the elite first. Oh my god. Okay, so we got another Master Clue Scroll. So let's go ahead and do this one real quick, and we'll actually have 2 to open. Not bad. Alrighty, so I was going to go ahead and do that Master Clue that I got last night, but I decided to go to bed. I had another long day at work today, so I just did some more AFKing at Brutal Black Dragons. Ended up picking up another hard clue, as well as an elite. And I did just go ahead and finish that master, so let's go ahead and open these up real quick, see if we get anything good. Decent. Trash. Elites are always trash. Open up the first master. 300k, it's not horrible. And the second one, okay, so those weren't very good at all. But that is my 9th master casket. Yeah, so now I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, now that I've cleared those out, I talked about this at the end of my last video, that I did want to start going ahead and working through these combat achievement diaries, just because I do, in the long run, want to do a lot more God Wars dungeon. And so once I get into the hard and elite tier, that starts dropping the kill count you need to enter the rooms. So in the background, I'm just going to be kind of working on clearing out the easy and mediums in this video, hopefully, while I'm also doing some Slayer and Clue Scrolls. But yeah, for right now, I think I'm going to go see how many of these I can knock out real quick. You've got to be kidding me. So I came here to do the easy combat diary, which is to kill one of the brothers with using only a magic weapon. And the one kill I come here, I get a Carol's leather skirt. So that's a nice, easy 600k to add to the bank, just off that one chest. So yeah, not too bad. Alrighty, so I just finished up another week of AFKing Brutal Black Dragons while I'm working my other job. Came up with, and I'll throw it up on the screen here in just a moment, but it came up with 1,400 kills, bringing in roughly 30.5 mil in loot. This isn't everything from killing them. This is just everything that I got, kind of from most expensive down to least expensive. There were a few other items in here, some tooth half pieces, miscellaneous gems, coin drops, and I think I'd gotten like one random rune bar drop. But we take a quick look at this price check. This is saying just this stuff, not including everything else still in the bank, that this should be roughly 30 mil, so it is about accurate. And then I also, today I got a hard and an elite right before I finished the day, so I'll open those after, but I'm going to go ahead and sell everything off, see what we end up with. When I checked my bank value, I was actually sitting at 624 mil currently, so I'm already kind of at where I wanted to be for the video, but seeing as how I'm only like halfway into the video, I definitely want to see if I can push that another 10 to 15 mil up from there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead. That's enough rambling. I'm going to go ahead and sell this off real quick, and I'll be right back when I'm done. Alrighty, so after selling off all the loot from AFK and Brutal Black Dragons, I ended up with just over 30 mil. Yeah, literally 73k. So yeah, 30 mil. Then I'll go ahead and open up these two caskets real quick, starting with the hard. And we got a Bandos plate body, which is pretty nice. And the elite, nothing special, but we did get a master clue scroll, so I'll go ahead and do that here in a little bit. But yeah, definitely enjoying doing Brutal Black Dragons when I'm at work. Obviously, they're nowhere near as much profit per hour as Rune Dragons, but they are a heck of a lot more AFKable, and you actually do run into some pretty cool people. I did want to give a quick shout out to Dumb Snail. We had a conversation probably for like an hour and a half, 2 hours the other day when I was at Brutal Black Dragons. Pretty cool person. And they did end up subscribing to my YouTube channel, so I want to give a huge shout out to him, or them, sorry. But yeah, so let's go ahead, and I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to keep working on some of these combat tasks. Made a little bit of progress last night, not too much, so I want to hopefully get the rest of those knocked out in this video, and depending on what's going on, I might be able to send a God Wars trip or two. So yeah. Alrighty, and with that Obor kill, that completes the easy tier of the combat diaries. So that didn't take too long. The lengthiest part was just getting the keys for Obor and Bryophyta. Also ended up getting some of the medium tasks done as well. So I'm going to be working on that next, and I might mix in some Slayer. I'm actually really enjoying kind of doing a bunch of different content that I haven't done in a while. But yeah, so Next clip will either be me doing some Slayer, hopefully getting a nice drop at something, or doing more of the combat diaries. And this is why, as boring as Kraken tasks can be, you always want to do them, because there we have a beautiful Trident of the Seas. It's a nice 750k to add to the tab. I'm currently trying to finish off the Kraken task. The only one I have left is killing 100 in a private instance without leaving, and obviously with the Sang staff that shouldn't be much of an issue, but it definitely does take a while, and it is pretty boring. But yeah, there's a Trident of the Seas full, which is really, really nice, so let's keep on with the task, keep going. Alrighty, so it's been a few days since my last clip, which was me finishing up my Cave Kraken task. I currently have a task of 49 Fossil Island Wyverns, which I'll go ahead and be doing here in a few minutes. But I did want to take a look at the bank real quick as I continue to just AFK some Brutal Black Dragons when I'm working. And as you can see, my bank value is actually showing pretty high since the start of this video. It's actually climbed up over 100 mil in total value, showing at 729 mil right now. So prices are kind of on the rise. I took a look, and the Twisted Bow as well is obviously going to be jumping up. It's currently showing at 891.5 mil GP. So still working towards that. Going to keep grinding, but I figured since it's been a few days since my last clip, I'd go ahead and open up some clue caskets, see if we get anything good. So let's start with the hard. And looks like we got a Zamorak Stole, which is a new collection log item. There we go. Now we've got the Unholy Blessing, Alkables, and the last one. Ooh, that's real bad. Okay, so we'll go ahead and bank that real quick. Now we'll move on. We got 5 elites. And the first one we get a master. So I'm going to go ahead and do that master clue scroll real quick, and we'll be right back. So I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I get so many triple steps on masters. I swear that master clue that I just did had like 4 of the 6 steps were all triple steps, which are just pain in the butt. But moving on, let's continue with these elite caskets. Oh my god. We got another master. Okay, let me go try and do this one real quick too. Okay, so just finished up that master clue scroll. So let's go ahead and continue with the elites. Are you kidding me? That is 3 master clues in a row from these elites. Wow. I'm not sure how common that is, but I feel like that's not very common. But let's go ahead, and I guess we'll do another master clue real quick. Okay, so just finished up that master. Let's go ahead. We got 2 elites left. See if we can get another master clue. No, but not bad. Got some Morton teleport scrolls, some pies, and the final one. Meh. Okay, so we got 4 masters. Let's see if we can get anything good. Not bad. Worse. That's not bad. Looks like we got some Onyx Bolts and the last one. So nothing too special, but definitely going to be nice to add to the loot tab. As you can see, I'm also at cap for my bank, so as much as I want to store a lot in my loot tab and keep building it up, it's only at about 36 mil at the moment. I fear I am going to need to go ahead and sell some of the items off just so I can free up some bank space. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep going ahead and working on Slayer. Also AFKing Brutal Black Dragons. And I'll see you in the next clip. Well, what do you know? Trying to finish up the medium combat task where Can't Touch Me, where none of the melee barrels brothers can hit you. Took way too many attempts. I finally was able to complete it, and upon looting the chest, I ended up getting Carol's leather top. So that's a nice little 3.3 mil just for getting this annoying task out of the way. I only have 1 task left currently. For the medium, I believe it is just the get a 50 kill count at Temperos, which currently I have 49. So I'm going to go do that right now and finish up the medium tier. Alrighty, and coming up on the final kill here at Temperos. I don't know about everyone else, but I find this minigame incredibly boring. And it definitely was a struggle to get through 50 kill count, but that is the last combat task. We get that lovely message that I've now completed all of the medium tiers in the combat achievement diary, and I also ended up with 146 permit points, so I'll go ahead and go use those real quick, and then I'll meet you back when I'm collecting my reward for the easy and medium tier. Okay, so here we are at Gommel. Did go ahead and collect all of my rewards from Temperos. As you can see them in my inventory. Not too many spirit flakes just yet. I need about 4,800 for the full set, so I'm just going to wait until I get that. It's probably not going to be anytime soon because, like I said, I find Temperos very boring. But that being said, let's go ahead and talk to Gommel here now that I have the easy and medium tier completed. Talk about combat achievements. Get the easy reward. And the medium. Medium clues, cool. Increase boss slayer. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, so there's the easy and medium hilts done. I'll go ahead. I don't think this matters too much. I'm going to just throw them on agility. Why not? So these are pretty cool. So the medium one, I believe, just takes me to Trollheim. I think it's 5 times. Yeah, it's 5 times a day. This takes me right here to the entrance to get to God Wars. So that'll be nice in the future when I'm going to start camping God Wars dungeon a little bit more. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and check out my bank value. And then I think we're going to wrap up the video there. So I'll be right back when I get to the bank. Alrighty, so with the completion of the easy and medium combat achievement tiers, I think I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode. We do have a Blue Dragons task that we got from Duradel, which I will be doing 100% at Vorkath, but I think I'm going to start that off in our next episode. If we take a look at the bank value, we started off at 580 mil for this episode, and thanks to a huge fluctuation in prices, we are now ending this video at 733 mil, which is definitely a huge jump. I think right now a Twisted Bow is about 866 mil, so about 130 mil off of where we want to be to end off the series. But yeah, definitely made a lot of progress in this episode. Getting a good bit towards the goal, and I did just want to reiterate real quick that this series is just to show that people that, you know, are just more of casual players like myself that don't really do nothing but Theater of Blood and Chambers of Xeric can just casually play doing some Slayer, some bossing, and can definitely still ultimately earn the GP needed to get a Twisted Bow. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like and comment below. Tell me what you like about the series, anything you want to see change in the future. And with that, I'll see you all next time.